Yeah, yo. Woke up in the morning and to God be the glory. Thankful for another day to tell my story. Put my opinions in the universe and let them orbit. I'm from the dirty south with a dirty mouth, might need orbit. Miss things on me like a nigga Norbit. Had to refuse them cause my bitch no refusion, she gorgeous. As I dap my sons up and kiss my daughter forehead. Tell them we gon' get this money till my pockets morbid. Remember living in apartments, now we playing mortgage. You ain't gotta like a nigga regardless, baby, I'm blessed. And I keep that blick with me, we like grits and eggs. As you sip your coffee, flick your cigarette and let a nigga vent. Yeah.
We back. Ooh, we back. Chris Meg's podcast. Episode 94. I'm your host, the Antichrist, Deontay Kyle, but who's behind the camera?
This ain't no funeral home. This ain't no podcast either. Welcome to hell, motherfuckers. Big Ice Cupcat.
Stop playing with you niggas. Yeah. Welcome to the Chicken and Grits podcast.
Chicken and Grits podcast. The hell is she talking about?
I don't know, man. You know that's that Christian love, ain't it?
Yeah.
Where because she said the name of the show wrong on purpose.
Yeah.
Trying to block, you know what I'm saying? Trying to dim our light over here. Trying to dim our light, man. You know what I'm saying? But Lucifer is the light.
According to the good word.
The light bringer.
Yeah, according to the scripture.
The bringer of light. It's your boy.
It's your man.
I put my Trump 2024. You know what I'm saying? My MAGA suit on.
Yeah, you real MAGA-ish over there, my boy.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you're supposed to unbutton when you're sitting down. You stand up,
Yeah, for sure.
Went and bought a suit just for this.
Just for this episode.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Because we got to do the knowledge, nigga.
Oh, my God.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
Uh-huh.
Lucifer, nigga.
The Antichrist. Who did the body?
Who did the body? Send him to me.
Fuck wrong with these niggas, bro. Fuck wrong with these
Niggas
niggas.
is crazy, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that little psychosis ain't no hope, boy. Little religious psychosis.
Yeah.
Deontay at DeontayKyle.com for all booking and inquiries. You know what I'm saying? If you would like to get me to speak at your church.
Just holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm free every Sunday from about 8 p.m. 8 p.m. to midnight. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of work to do during the day, you know what I'm saying, trying to tempt niggas into sin. But around 8 o'clock at night, you can catch me. You know what I'm saying? We have a revival.
Catch us a little Nicky at Popeye's Chicken, baby.
Yeah. Catch us at the Popeyes with Lil Nicky right there on the west side. We right there on the west side. We right there on Martin Luther King, right there by Allenton. We go to the Popeyes.
Posted up with Lil Nicky.
We posted up with Lil Nicky.
We some real fucking millennials.
For real. So yeah, Deontay at Deontay Kyle for our booking and inquiries. Advice at DeontayKyle.com for all your advice. NMM, New Music Monday, NMM. Can't wait for y'all to see the new spot.
Yeah.
NMM at DeontayKyle.com for all music submissions and support at DeontayKyle.com if you have any issues getting into the Patreon, if you have any issues accessing Discord, if you have any issues with your merch, support at DeontayKyle.com. Now, I will say this. Join the Patreon.
$8.
$8 is all it takes to sell your soul, nigga.
$8.
Your soul ain't worth shit. No, but listen, I'm going to lose. Whoever believes in Jesus and the Bible and that Patreon is leaving expeditiously.
I don't think so.
But why not? Why wouldn't you stay, nigga? You got tired of church every week. I can't get a little $8. I can't get a little tired, little offering. You know what I'm saying?
This actually might bring more people to the Patreon.
baby. Skies is clear. The lake is on fire. I'm down here with Adolf, you know what I'm saying? Joseph Stalin, all my niggas.
Yeah, Leopold.
Idi Amin,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We down here.
Y'all down.
Kicking,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Bush Sr. We got a seat waiting for Mitch McConnell and Donald Trump right now. Charlie Kirk out there debating niggas. We was trying to get the nigga D'Angelo, but
What?
evidently nigga too angelic. He on the other side. Doing my job. I used to sing in heaven. I was in charge of the music. They got this nigga D'Angelo up there singing Brown Sugar to all the angels.
Brown sugar, baby.
Join that Patreon. It ain't nothing but $8. How much is it, Big Cat?
$8.
That's 2 4 for 4s. That's 1 cheese quesadilla from Taco Bell.
Ow!
They are upping the score over there at Taco Bell.
They are.
I would like to say this: if you do join from a web browser. Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you join from your Apple charge you 30%. That's what you see the $11.50. We don't get that extra $3. That shit goes straight to Apple. So bypass Apple, go to your web browser or use an Android. Sign up for the Patreon. Now, once you signed up, you can log in through your Apple iPhone.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna sign up on Safari, Google Chrome, Firefox, ASG, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Use a browser.
Yeah.
Also, when you log in with the browser, you'll see the benefit tab. That is how you get into the Discord. But it ain't number $8. Q&A. Once a month Q&A, once a month stream with the call-in feature, 2 bonus episodes, access to my Substack, exclusive merch only for the cousins. Join the cousin club. You get the Discord. And
It goes down in the Discord too.
Yeah, it goes down in the Discord.
Yeah.
And you get early access to all merch, all tickets, all public events.
Yeah.
Any collaborations we do, got a couple collaborations coming up. So go ahead and jump down in that Patreon, bro. Show your boy some love. If you have a problem with your teeth and you're in the Atlanta area, go holler at the boys over there at Eastside Dental.
Ow!
The men, them doctors. Go ahead at them black doctors over there at Eastside Dental. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they're going to feel about me plugging they shit with this on.
It's all right.
Fuck it, man. The devil need good teeth, too.
Sinners need to smile too, baby.
The sinner has to smile, baby. One would say the most effective thing a sinner can do is smile.
For sure.
657-234-HEX. That's 657-234-3447. Man, rest in peace, D'Angelo.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
They hit hard, dog.
Man, that's
I ain't
tough,
gonna lie,
bro.
they hit hard.
That's tough.
Yeah.
My entry point into like what sexuality really was that How Does It Feel video. Because I was like, I'm a child, but this is hella sexual.
Yeah.
Nah, this is evoking something. I was just gonna start looking in the mirror trying to see if I get that V.
Get the V.
I want that V.
You want that good V.
Yeah.
Nah, D'Angelo was built like a DB.
Yeah, son.
He was built like a free
like
safety.
an action figure. Singing his ass off too.
He just want to know how it feel.
He just wanted, man.
He ain't even felt it yet.
I don't even know what it's hitting for yet.
Top tier 90s.
Oh man.
Goddamn.
Man, top tier R&B black music right there.
Yeah.
Wanna get you wet.
Ooh,
in
between your thighs.
In between your thighs.
Oh.
Oh, that nigga was wailing, huh?
She had son so distraught halfway through the song. That nigga had short circuit and started screaming. That nigga had to stretch it out. Ah!
Oh.
He ain't even felt it yet.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
That nigga was bricked up in that studio.
Son had to be bricked up.
Recording that?
Yeah.
That's like what's the song Shorty was damn near having an orgasm on the track? Was it Say Yes?
Oh, you got poetry?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Oh, yeah, at the end of the song, yeah, she started going crazy.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, Neo Soul Shorty,
yeah.
The Neo Soul vibe was very sexual.
Very sexual.
Very intelligent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of sexual, intelligent energy going on in her. Shorty was having a real orgasm in the booth. I was like, oh, shit.
Shorty was flicking the bean in the booth.
Yeah. Flicking that motherfucker. You hear me? Going crazy. Shout out D'Angelo, man. Rest in peace,
Yeah,
D'Angelo,
man.
man. Shout out to their child, bro.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
tough.
Man, lost
That's
both
tough.
his parents in 1 year.
Yeah.
So prayers up to the family of D'Angelo. Let's run through it real quick, man. Cause you know, bingo card, belly.
Belly.
That's that devil's pie.
Ooh. Well, that shit.
Getting that slice that devil's pie. I wish. Should we?
Nah. Don't
Because
do
it's
it.
demonetized.
It's demonetized.
Nah, we gonna this is what we gonna do.
What?
We're gonna do a D'Angelo tribute on the Patreon.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's
We
do
just
it.
gonna run through it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna
we
have a
can do
good
it.
time on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Patreon.
yeah, yeah.
We can do it tonight when we do the stream.
Let's do it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm ready for it.
All right, man. How you feeling, Big Cat?
I feel good, man. Everything coming together for New Music Mondays. We got the new space. They go enjoy that, man.
They're gonna love it.
Yeah, they go love it, man. We did a special episode 100
Yeah.
coming soon.
Yeah. We can't
I'm gonna get on too much, but we did a special one. That was cool, man. I learned a lot. That was very
It was eye opening, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I'm proud, bro.
Yeah.
I'm proud to have been able to do it, but I'm also proud that like I just gave them the flow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Very appreciative.
It's
man.
not what people gonna expect, but it's gonna be very powerful for the black community.
For sure.
And it's a different way of doing this podcast thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say this. So we know that the government is shut down.
They are.
With the government shut down, it's going to affect a lot of branches of the government. So, you know, soldiers aren't being paid right now.
They getting their money.
They getting their
They
money?
getting their money.
Okay, that's good.
Soldiers are getting their money.
They are.
Yeah.
Wasn't there something going around where they were saying they wasn't?
They wasn't at first, but I think they signed something where soldiers are getting paid.
Perfect.
Because them folks finna goddamn.
Yeah. Well, also, too, you don't want to piss off your populace of veterans.
Yeah.
Because if anybody going to really revolt
Yeah.
and know how to revolt and strategize and organize, it's going to be them.
Yep.
But there's now talks about how if the government doesn't resume, that it'll affect food stamps in the month of November.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Snapping
food stamp.
Yeah, snapping food stamps. So we're partnering with Jasmine's Garden. Not only are we going to be hosting a Halloween party, but we're also doing a fundraiser for people that may experience food insecurity. We're doing a coat drive, and we're asking that people bring non-perishables. The plug to that is below. It will be in the description, and I will pin it in the comments. And I might even put it right here next to my face somewhere on the video. Jasmine is always community forward. Jasmine is always making sure that when she does stuff, she puts on for black vendors, black business owners, food trucks, people that you can sell anything from oil to crystal to hats to health insurance, and she's gonna give you a space to do that.
Right.
So shout out to Jasmine. We'll be partnering with her. You can find the link of where you can donate, and we're gonna do a 3-3-3. So 1/3 of it will go to people who will be impacted by the food insecurity when they hopefully they don't, but if they do shut off food stamps for the month of November, it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be dependent on that food. It's gonna be a lot of babies out here going hungry. We need to make sure we take care of them. A coat drive for the houseless population in Atlanta, and non-perishables for that houseless population, and for people that are food insecure. We're going to be helping push that. We're going to be fundraising that. If you want to help, donate. Just donate $1. You know what I mean? You know how we get down the power of $1. It should be at least 50,000 people watching this. If 50,000 people could give $1, that would be powerful. You know, we could really affect change in our local community here in Atlanta, because there will be a lot of people affected by this if it does happen. And even if it doesn't happen, there's still people who are going to be experiencing food insecurity, and there's still people that need coats and non-perishables.
Yeah.
So we pushing that. So because I'm the Antichrist,
Okay.
I would like to challenge the church to be more effective in the community. Don't let these sinners, don't let these demon worshipers and these devils outdo you when it comes to looking out for the community. So we're going to be making sure we look out for the people that's experiencing food insecurity. We're going to be running a coat drive for the homeless population and people who will need it because inclement weather is coming. It's October. It's still a little warm outside. You know what I'm saying?
Is.
Shout out to climate change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to that good old climate change.
Yeah, because we
the
steaming.
shit they deny. Yeah, because it's hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
In October.
In
We're
October.
steaming.
It is. You can go white tee and shorts outside
you
right
go in
now.
the pool right now if you want to.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
On a good day, it'd be 80.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
for
saying?
Sure.
It's been consistently 80 degrees
Mm-hmm.
for the past month. So don't let these sinners outdo you, man. You gonna let the devil outdo you? You gonna let the devil provide for your community when you could be out there providing and helping? I want to push the church. Y'all getting all this money. It's a blessing when the pastor show up in a private jet. It's a blessing when the pastor got a monogram Gucci print suit on.
Yeah.
Preaching about prosperity.
Mm-hmm.
But the people outside that church ain't prospering.
Mm-mm.
So let's push the church to be more effective in the community and provide for people that's in need. The church rakes in billions of dollars in the community. Ain't no grocery stores. The church rakes in billions of dollars in the community. Ain't no hospitals. Ain't no medical offices. Ain't no OBGYNs. Ain't no pediatricians. Ain't no dentist office. Ain't no banks.
Hey.
Damn, I'd rather bank with God. You hear what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather bank with God than Wells Fargo. Shit, Wells Fargo got its birthplace in slavery.
Hey.
A lot of these banks got started during slavery. You gonna let these sinners outdo you? Don't let the sinners. Now, we might get niggas straight away from the church. We might start doing our job.
Oh, shit.
Y'all niggas want to call me the Antichrist. Listen, man. Here's the unfortunate part for all my religious people. I am constantly advocating for the more downtrodden people in this community. I'm on the side of the LGBTQ people, and I speak positively, and I speak life into these people. I'm on the side of these young folks telling them to get in the trades, telling them to raise their standards of quality, telling these businesses to raise their standard and practices of business, telling these young people to get in the trades and get in their education and get some upward mobility in their life in a place where they can control. Telling these young people to go for high probability outcomes. Protecting and advocating for our women in this community. Challenging men to change their ways when it comes to being violent, not being able to accept rejection, and stepping up to the plate and being the leaders of the community that we say we are. We raised funds for the babies out there in Inglewood. Had a successful fundraiser out there for the babies in Inglewood.
Yes, we did.
We're going to have a successful fundraiser for the people in Atlanta that's experiencing food insecurity, and we're doing a coat drive for the homeless, and we're not running away. We're not judging these homeless people because we understand that we all one paycheck away from it. I'm telling young men not to put their life and their future and bank all their future on 1% outcomes and being entertainers and athletes, and that they can be doctors and engineers. They can be skilled tradesmen. They can effectively change the community with their dollar. We talking about getting people into politics in the right way and being focused on your local politicians in a place where you can actively affect change. We love these babies. We love our women. We love our brothers and sisters. We love our elders. We exalt our elders.
For sure.
We honor our ancestors. I'm more like Jesus than you is, nigga.
Amen. Amen.
I don't worship Jesus. I follow his blueprint. I honor the instruction by advocating for these people with my voice, by advocating for these people and really being outside. I'm finna go speak at Crim on Wednesday, the alternative school. So these kids that this system trying to push out and trying to push into prison, I'm finna go and try to exalt some change in their life. And at least give them a different perspective on life. And at least show them that I can relate to them because I was just like them, getting kicked out of school and still made something of myself. I'm more like Jesus than you is. Because we ain't in the church, we in them streets. You hear me?
We out there.
We outside. You could be stunted in your faith. You could be stunted in your faith, especially when that faith is based in fear. One of the reasons why I had to deconstruct from the church, one of the reasons why I had to step away from the church, I was tired of being scared of God. God's supposed to love me. It don't feel like love when I'm feeling judged for every action I make. How Jesus died for my sins and I'm born into sin. Did that make sense? That sounds very contradictory to me. And I ain't here to judge y'all. I'm a big proponent of a diversity of thought, a diversity of practice in our community. But it is an objective fact that they use that Bible to manipulate us. During slavery, can't read no books. It's actually punishable by death if you get caught reading. But they allow you to read that Bible. They allow you to preach in the presence of an overseer. You got to be present. This is what Nat Turner's Rebellions was all about. Nat Turner was preaching from that book, but he had to code it in a way where people could understand things because he had that overseer sitting right there with him, making sure he ain't rounding the folks up to be revolting. They did it anyway. We can honor Nat Turner and his sacrifices for us. We can honor Harriet Tubman. We can honor Frederick Douglass. And we can honor the countless people that are nameless and faces that made sacrifices for us to be in this seat right here. And outside of slavery, during the Civil Rights Movement, the Pullman Porter protests. These men in Birmingham, Alabama that was protesting when they put the rail there, and they was doing all the labor jobs and making the least money, but they was making the shit happen. They the reason that Birmingham exists. Reverend Fred Shuttlesworth, a revolutionary. They tried to bomb this man plenty of times. Couldn't kill him. Hard to kill. Pastor of the 16th Street Baptist Church where they killed them 4 little girls at. And 2 more boys died subsequently. We can honor these people. I ain't never said nothing about worshiping these folks. Did I ever say worship?
No.
If you go back to the clip, go show me where I said worship. I said honor them. Honor their sacrifices. Show them reverence. Acknowledge them. Acknowledge the people that came before you. We understand that when it's in terms of hip hop, when we tell the young niggas you need to go back and do your homework so you can be a more effective entertainer. So you can be more effective with the rap because you know the history. When you know your history, you could change things in your present. Huh? So we honor Dick Gregory. We honor James Baldwin. We honor Nina Simone. People that use their platform and their voice to not only speak to the Black experience, but to affect change in the Black community through their various avenues, whether it be in entertainment. Dick Gregory went from comedy to straight into politics and was an effective speaker. James Baldwin, too many quotables.
Man,
a lifetime of quotables. We can agree with the things that Malcolm X said, and we can honor him, even if you're not of the Muslim faith. You can agree with the things that Martin Luther King said, that Reverend Fred Shuttlesworth said, and honor them. And you don't have to be of their faith. We need our diversity of thought in our community. We need our community to think different ways so we can come up with better solutions without putting our ideology in the front. It's about the liberation of Black people always. It's about creating a better future for our children here in this country. The reason why you uncomfortable is because they did all their work and you think the work is done. And you don't want to be uncomfortable. But they did their best to undo that work with the war on drugs, school to prison pipeline. No programs focus on ex-convicts when they get out to integrate them back into society, but programs and systems rather that cause recidivism. Men that get no say-so in their local politics. But you can be stunted in your faith because it's based on what? Fear. So as long as I'm showing up to church, as long as I'm paying my tithes, I'm going to be safe. I'm good with God. But you ain't read that Bible. You ain't read that Bible. You ain't reading that Bible. You talking to somebody, and niggas think I was joking when I was with Kev on stage. They think I was joking about sitting in that living room reading that Bible, smoking a cigarette. I was dead ass.
No, you was real.
and I wasn't just reading it trying to find no answers just for that day. I was faithfully in my Bible. I needed to know what was going on. I needed something, and I felt like that good word had a word for me. We talk about honoring the ancestors, venerating the ancestors. We ain't talking about nothing about no worship. Y'all say, "Oh, well, Jesus is our ancestor." Okay, that's great. That's great. Jesus was an example through his actions. Do you listen to the words? He also told you not to worship him. He wanted you to follow his actions. About how empathetic he was towards society, how empathetic he was for the people that were oppressed, and how radical he was to go against the power structure. Y'all ain't doing none of that. Y'all actually conform to the power structure, and you call it being in the world, but not of the world. So you don't deal with nothing worldly. And this worldly shit is dealing with you every day. We talk about honoring the ancestors. We ain't say nothing about no worshiping, but that's the way but when you don't read, you could be functionally literate, functionally illiterate. You can see words, you can recognize words, you can know what them words say, but you don't know what them words mean. Because how can you hear something come out my mouth and then tell me something different? How can you hear me say something and then apply your own meaning? That means that you don't have high comprehension skills. That means your comprehension skills are very low. When you take a man's words and turn it into what you want it to mean. I ain't never said nothing about no worship, but you worship Jesus. You drink his blood. You eat his flesh. First Sunday every month. That's not a little crazy? A little spiritual cannibalism? A little witchcraft? It's not a little crazy? But I'm the Antichrist.
Another thing too, son, I never liked wearing the cross with Jesus on it for jewelry. And I never liked when niggas wore the Jesus piece with the head of Jesus. Mm-hmm. I thought that was like some demonic, we got the head of Jesus, we conquered. I always pictured it that way.
Yeah.
That's what niggas was doing.
Well, you're not supposed to wear graven images. Yeah. That's a graven image.
Graven image.
It's an image of him being crucified. Mm-hmm. That's like if my mama died from gun violence, so I wear a gun around my neck.
Yeah. Never like that.
I ain't a fan of that shit neither. Nah. But hey, you do what you want to do. Religion is not about the Christian religion is not about being Christ-like, because if it was about being Christ-like, y'all would have had empathy for me. Y'all would have had a conversation with me. Y'all would have cared about the things I was saying. You would have listened to what I was saying and then tried to find some understanding, somewhere we can meet in the middle. But we ain't never gonna be getting we ain't never gonna have a forward-thinking and progressive black community when you a Christian before you black. And how the hell you do that? Where they do that at?
Because before you anything,
you black.
You black.
I sure hope you can tell the police that you are a Christian, and they'll let you rock. The Klan members are Christians. A lot of Aryan Brotherhood, a lot of Aryan Nation people claim to be Christians. Charlie Kirk claimed to be a Christian, which means you co-sign white supremacy with your faith, because you put your faith before your race, and they always put their race first. You can become stunted in your faith when you think, I'm going to get baptized, I'm going to show up every Sunday, I'm going to pay my tithes, and I'm good. And you ain't studious about that Bible. You ain't studious about that Bible. I talk about honoring the ancestors. Lineage and genealogy is very important in the Bible. Several books talk about lineage and genealogy.
Speak on it.
Genesis contains a numerous list of generations tracing humanity from Adam to Noah, and later focusing on patriarchs like Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Ruth, chapter 4, provides a short genealogy from Perez to David, connecting the events of the book to the royal line of Israel.
Okay.
Ezra and Nehemiah, these books include genealogies that help establish the identity and claims of people returning from the Babylonian exile. In the New Testament, Matthew 1:1, verse 17, genealogy traces Jesus' lineage from Abraham through David to Joseph, emphasizing Jesus as a fulfillment of the promise to the Jewish people. Luke 3:23 through 38, genealogy begins with Jesus and works backward through Joseph to Adam, highlighting his connection to all of humanity. Acts 7, Stephen's speech includes a genealogy that traces a line from Abraham to Joseph to show God's faithfulness to his covenant people. Genealogy and lineage is very important in the Bible, because they want you to know, they want these people to know where they come from. It's not only a way of honoring them, it's a way of historically connecting them to God, to the people of the world. It's a connection to all humanity. A lot of y'all are okay with what happened in Israel. A lot of y'all are Zionists and Christians. And the most popular Palestinian of all time is who?
Who is he?
Jesus Christ.
There you go.
Yeshua, most popular Palestinian of all time. They dropped bombs in Jesus' home. They dropped bombs in Bethlehem. Not a peep. Honoring the ancestors is not worship. Honoring the people that came before you is not about worship. I'm not dropping down to my knees and raising my hands to my ancestors. But I will create altars for them that honor them. And if you don't believe in shit like that, stop getting your nails done. Huh? Don't go back to that nail shop, because in most nail shops you go into, they have altars for their loved ones that done passed on, for their ancestors, as a way to honor them and the work that they did and to remember them. They wanted these people to remember where they came from. They wanted them to remember their bloodline and who they was connected to. It was important to them, not only as a fulfillment of promises, but as an effective tool to honor those who came before them, that was possible for them to fulfill those promises, if you believe in that. The discussion about me being an Antichrist is ignorant, right? Because y'all saying I made a deal, and that video was for December 2024. Almost a year ago. But because of social media and how you perceive things, you think that's something I said last week. We could be stunted in our faith. You feel like you checked all the boxes, now you ain't got to do no more work. And you're doing all this damn judgment. Oh, y'all think because Deontay Kyle got a podcast and a following, and he done took a puff of the devil's lettuce, he done had some divine revelation. Nigga, I don't even smoke weed. Critical thinking looks demonic when you're stunted in your faith.
No.
What was you finna say?
Nothing. I ain't want to get in trouble.
Christianity is a blood religion, man.
It is.
And we know that. So because y'all worship blood, y'all think that's what I'm saying. It's a projection. And it's a lack of comprehension skills. You worship blood. I don't. But I am saying the blood that's coursing in your veins and the blood that was spilled on this land and sacrificed for you to be where you are, just so you could have a voice. Because if it was 1956, nigga, they'll have colors only TikTok.
Jesus Christ.
Or they'll say black people can't access the internet. That's a white only thing. You don't understand how profound these people's sacrifices was. But I'm the Antichrist. And we got to stop doing this to black people, bro.
Yeah, we do.
We got to stop doing this to each other. Every time somebody have a little bit of success, you want to say nigga sold they soul. Look, bro, nigga ain't got to sell they soul because they a solid nigga. Shit, how much is this? If I sold my soul, why am I still paying rent? Huh? Why am I driving around 96 F-150?
With the new seatbelts.
With a new seatbelt in that motherfucker. Old seats, new seatbelts. And a goddamn Kia Sorrento.
Dang.
I sold my soul, bitch. I'd be in a private jet too.
Yeah.
Pastor in the private jet, he ain't sell his soul.
Yeah.
Man of God.
Man of God.
Man of God ain't did shit for the community. I challenge the church to be more effective than these sinners. When is the church gonna give back? Why isn't it's always a community center? It's always inaccessible to people that live in the community. There ain't no grocery stores. There ain't no hospitals. There ain't no banks. Church got a damn pool in it.
Got a pool.
Can't get in the pool if you ain't a part of the church. No grocery stores, no hospitals, no banks. Nowhere for people to eat. Nowhere for them to go when they get sick. Nowhere for them to put their money. It's an arm of the system. That blood. It was the blood.
It was blood, nigga. Yeah, coming down in an all red candy paint. All right, we're gonna move on from these niggas.
Man. Fuck ICE.
For sure.
Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. That shit is treason. They're kidnapping people off the street. They're kidnapping children. They're kidnapping people's moms and dads, their aunts and their uncles, their cousins. Fuck ICE. They're traitors to this country. I don't know if it's true that they putting hits on them niggas, but I hope it is. Them niggas deserve to be publicly executed. They're treasonous. That shit is scary as hell. No knock warrants. Man got granted asylum, and when he walked out of court, granted asylum by a judge, walked out of court, got kidnapped by ICE. In front of everybody. They do this shit with impunity. Then you got the No Kings parade. It's not a parade.
It wasn't parade, yeah.
The protest.
Yeah.
Freudian slip. No Kings protest.
Mm-hmm.
Big numbers all across the country. Trump posting AI vids of him being a king and dropping shit on the protesters. This is your president. This is what you voted for. That's your boy, Donnie T. We having a way in this country, baby.
Hey.
I mean, we unprecedented times, man.
Yeah.
Unprecedented times. What you feeling, Big Cat? Before I get into this next thing.
I'm feeling good, son. You doing your thing right now. The devil is here. Spreading knowledge. The devil's spreading knowledge to the people, baby.
Oh, yeah, we trying to keep you niggas informed. Let you niggas know what you should expect when you get down here.
A lot of hot.
It's hot.
A lot of steam.
A lot of steam.
It's a goddamn Charizard flying around right now.
I'm telling you, but we doing the knowledge. You gonna learn a little something.
Yeah.
So we had a conversation. I didn't say what I needed to say with that on.
Yeah, goddamn, you sweating under that motherfucker.
I'm telling you, hold on. We back. Hey man, we was having a conversation yesterday about celebrating failure. One of the more prominent examples of this is throwing a party for a relative when they come home from prison, but not acknowledging our kinfolks when they come home from college. Now, what that does to the psyche, and what that does to the people that's around you, what that does to the children, is it shows them that they'll be celebrated for failure, but not acknowledged for success. Now, this is a poverty mindset.
Mm-hmm.
This is a thing that comes strictly out of impoverished communities. And this is how you keep people in a cycle of impoverished conditions. Because if you're showing little kids that their cousin is getting a party thrown from him when he come home from prison, but his cousin that just graduated from college, went back, got his master's, went back, got his doctorate, no party, no love, no celebration, that should be the celebration.
Mm-hmm.
We should be celebrating our achievements, not our failures. Actually, when you come home from prison, you shouldn't be acknowledged for that. Welcome back. It is what it is.
Fall in line, nigga.
Fall in line. We got shit we already got going.
Mm-hmm.
We understand the system, but we also understand how when you participate in the system, these are the results.
Mm-hmm.
These are results. We got to make being intelligent cool.
For sure.
That's going to start with children. We should encourage our kids to have courage to be cool and make cool being smart, making great decisions, being involved. You know, you should be in an after-school program.
Mm-hmm.
You should be a part of doing something, even if you aren't going to school, that is going to put, if you're not going to college, still be involved in after-school programs or in programs that are run that put you involved in the school, because that shows you how to participate in society. That shows you how to participate in community. That puts you in spaces where you're going to be amongst people who have strengths that you don't have and weaknesses you don't have. And how to collaborate with people.
Yeah.
We should start ostracizing those of us who participate in criminal activity while leaning in to reforming them. Right? Now, when I say ostracizing, I'm saying like, what you mean you skipping class, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
We ain't doing that.
That's terrible.
We going to class.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the teacher asked you to be quiet, bro. Just chill, bro. We trying to learn. We should make learning cool. We should make intelligence cool. In a rise of anti-intellectualism and in a rise of illiteracy in this country, black people need to be in the forefront of an intelligent movement. I keep telling you we're on the brink of a renaissance. I don't know what that looks like, but I know it's artistic. And our art needs to reflect this society. Sometimes black art get a little too lost in the Afrocentricness of it all, and that's great. And there's a space for Afrocentric art. But what about the Afrofuturistic art? And what about the surrealism that depicts the times that we live in now? I want to see black people's take on surrealism. I want to see Afrofuturistic art, art that imagines the future we could have if we were liberated. I want to see art that's reflective of our current political state in all mediums, through poetry, through music, through sculpting. Art is extremely important to the intelligence of a community, reflecting the intelligence of a community. And I ain't talking about no Tremaine Emory putting cotton reefs on a hoodie and calling it denim tears. Nah. I ain't rocking with that. You ain't never seen me. You ain't never gonna see me rock no denim tears, nigga. Not wearing. They ain't trying to psychology, be all theoretical and ideological about why you put cotton on a goddamn hoodie, reefs of cotton. I don't care what your reason is, because the history and the bloodshed that's connected to that cotton, and there's white boys running around wearing that shit, calling it drip. Fuck that. Ain't a concept you can explain to me that's gonna make that cool to me. Then when they appropriate or disrespect our history in this country and disrespect our contributions, they say, oh, well, shit, I got on denim tears, though. We got to create an intelligent movement, right? Atlanta has the highest wealth gap, the largest wealth gap of any other major city here in America. There's a 96% chance that if you're born poor in Atlanta, you will die poor in Atlanta. Why is that? It's because we put all of our celebration and we exalt the entertainment that comes out of Atlanta that only changes the lives of an individual and the people around him. Doesn't change the community. And it actually generates a generation of young people that aspire to be entertainers instead of engineers, that aspire to be entertainers instead of skilled tradesmen, that aspire to be entertainers instead of politicians from the community that can actively change the community. And because we celebrate people that rap about the degradation of black people, stunting on black people, colorist niggas, putting women down, putting men down, putting ourselves down, talks about the destruction, celebrates the destruction, celebrates the failure of our community, then intelligence doesn't seem so cool. The way that you change that wealth gap and the possibility of overcoming poverty here in Atlanta is by putting young people in high probability outcomes like academics and staying focused on academics, like enrolling in a trade, going to trade school. A community college is still a college.
Still a college.
A vocational degree is still as effective, if not more effective, in actively participating in the community than a 4-year or 8-year degree. We need both. We need our doctors, we need our lawyers, we need our pediatricians, we need our dentists, we need our psychologists, our psychiatrists, we need teachers, we need it all. But we also need plumbers, we need HVAC technicians, we need brick masons, we need engineers, we need electricians, we need CDL drivers, we need it all. Because that's how you effectively change someone's upward mobility, by giving them opportunities that are achievable. And I can call Steve down the street because something wrong with my AC. And Steve ain't gonna charge me just to show up, man. That's my neighbor. We live in the same community. I'm having an issue with my plumbing. I can call Mike up the street because Mike, master plumber. And it's probably not worth a plumbing company coming out when it's just probably, you just need to snake that joint out.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you had a pipe loose. Maybe the pipe need to be repaired. Mike can handle that for you, man. Could we all from the same community? I need Vanessa that got the garden in her backyard to show me how to garden on my land.
Mm-hmm.
Agriculture is extremely important to our liberation.
Mm-hmm.
If we can't feed ourselves and we can't fix our own problems, we'll never be free. So, cancel Christmas. Boycott Black Friday.
Mm.
And if they give you them stamps, use them stamps for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we want that mac and cheese.
I want that mac.
Yeah, I want that mac, baby.
I want that mac.
Yeah.
I want that mac touching that yam.
Yeah. Gotta have it.
I want that. Put that mac down.
Uh-huh.
And then drizzle that yam juice on top of it.
Ooh.
Woo! I want to go to sleep.
I want to damn near go into a coma, baby.
I want this shit to put me out. You know what I mean?
I want to be struggling on my fourth plate.
Fourth. Not the way I'm finna have that first one stacked the fuck up. Not the way I'm had that first one stacked up, baby. That first one be stacked racks on racks on racks. I'm finna racks on racks. Yeah. You hear me? We got some good advice stuff. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna do this advice.
We back.
All right, man. Let's get into this advice, man. We're gonna take some of these voicemails first.
Yo, what's the word, Big Ice Cup Cat? And my man, Deontay Kyle. What is the word? What is the word? Sorry if you hear a bunch of noise in the background. I am outside right now. I had to take a walk, clear my mind. And I'm gonna make it short because I know some people be coming up on here telling all their business, even though they know it's the internet. But just some real general advice from some two OGs in the space that have seen a lot, done a lot. How in your guys' time, when y'all have, faced adversity and have faced, certain things, how did y'all pull out that leadership out of your guys' heart and brain and soul? Because I'm 19, I'm young. I tapped in with the podcast to try to elevate my mind on certain things and try to put forth one good foot forward with certain things in my life. But I've had a couple of job opportunities hit my way, a couple of modeling jobs hit my way, and just certain good things happen in my life. But also there's a couple of negative things that are trying to drag me down, from person to person to spiritually to just the whole bag. So I'm really curious, and I don't even know if I need to bring out the leadership out myself. I don't even know if that's the right word, but that's the only thing that comes to my brain. But if you guys had any of just some good general advice of someone who's trying to go into that real businessman, real adult turning point in their life, how can I stay efficient, and how can I drag that out of myself before it's too late? And not saying too late, if I figured it out in my 30s, that wouldn't be too bad. But if I could just figure it out now and not later. I mean, so yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Please keep going. Y'all are my revolutionaries for real. Y'all boys, my Fred Hampton, my Huey P. Newton. You know what I'm saying? So on the real though, I appreciate y'all so much, man. I love y'all boys. Please keep doing what y'all doing.
We love you too, young brother.
Yeah, for sure.
The thing is that when you're young, the stress of trying to figure everything out will have you in a very in a disarray.
Yeah.
And you want to be able to regulate your emotions or your feelings to create a clear, concise plan, not only of priorities but goals. So the first thing is always getting yourself centered, like learning some breathing techniques, giving yourself permission to make mistakes, understanding that you don't know everything and not being afraid to admit when you don't know, seeking sage advice from people that you trust, but also applying that advice in real time. I think one of the biggest things is when I go to a source that I trust, I consider their advice, and the parts that I really know that are significant, I apply. You don't have to come up with everything on your own. That's a big part of being community forward too, is taking and applying advice. You know, you can hear anybody out, but if you're not gonna apply it, it ain't really gonna mean nothing. Creating a pathway for yourself, or not even a pathway, a roadmap of what are your goals, what are the big goals, and then what's the first goal that you have to accomplish to get to the second goal, and then around that first goal, creating a list of priorities from A to B. You know what I'm saying? On down the line. What is the number one thing? Get into the details of life. Get into the details of things, because that's where the work happens. Anybody can have a great idea or a great plan, but the thing is the who, what, when, where, and how. How you gonna make it happen? Who you gonna make it happen with? What are you trying to make happen? How you gonna make it happen? And what effect is this gonna have on your life? And what effect is this is gonna have on not only accomplishing goal 1, but leading you into goal 2. So just have a clear and concise plan. Give yourself permission to make mistakes. Learn how to regulate yourself emotionally. You know, get back centered. What you got for him, Big Cat?
Give yourself some grace, dog. You're 19. Got your head on straight. So that means you're making out the first step right there. You got your head on straight. You want to go into a positive direction. I would say just give yourself some grace. You know, pray about it. Always pray about it. And then, you know, you'll know what to do when the time comes. You'll be right.
Yo, Deontay, what's up? Oh, Big Ice Cup Cat, what's going on, y'all? Man, I support y'all every day. I love what y'all doing for the community. I watch y'all videos every day. I don't watch all y'all episodes. I be sitting here waiting for y'all boys to drop a new episode. Rarely be seeing it. But, nah, I just wanted to talk. Like, you've been getting a bunch of backlash on TikTok for what you said about Christianity. And, you know, I'm only 19, you feel me? So I ain't been here for too long. I'm only 19. I come from a very Christianic background, feel me? All my grandparents, you know, they all in the church, heavy, aunties, uncles, everybody. But I never really gravitated towards it, only because like, I ask, I guess you could say logical questions. Like, simple as like, you know, where does this come from? And if you look at it from history books, Christianity was forced upon our people in slavery time. So it's like, it's damn near like now, you feel me? Like, why would I believe in that shit? Like, why would I choose to believe in that when I know how it originated and infiltrated its way into our culture? You feel me? Like, I don't know. But I just want to throw my little opinion out on that. But I really support what you're doing, bruh. Continue doing what y'all doing. Love watching y'all. Yeah, hope y'all be good. Stay safe.
William, brother. Sounds like to me you on the right path.
Nah, seriously. The thing is that Christianity was not introduced to Africans through slavery. Christianity, at least the story of Christ, is age old. One of the first monolithic spiritual practices on this earth, and the way that it becomes a religion outside of it being a cult, it goes from cult to religion through the amount of people that practice. So the reality is that the oldest book in the world is in Ethiopia. That's correct. I believe it to be Ethiopia.
What you saying?
The original Bible.
Oh, the Bible. Ethiopian.
Bible.
Yeah.
So this idea of a Christ is old. This idea of a Christ exists in Kemetic societies as well. So it exists. The story of Christ has existed throughout multiple cultures across the world, across the globe, before a more recent revision of it being about Jesus. And that version of it, and that version of the Bible, the King James Bible specifically, was used to manipulate black people during slavery, was saying things like slaves obey your masters. You know, these type of manipulations and manipulations of scripture that will create a docile and obedient class of people, create a slave class. So you're right about that, but you have to also understand that black people brought their own spiritual practices over here with them. Voodoo, the hoodoo religion, uses the spiritual practice of hoodoo utilizes the Bible for root work for certain spiritual practices. Same thing with voodoo. So we have our own spiritual practices, but the Christian religion here in America is used to manipulate black people, but it's also been a source of power for black people, and you can't deny that as a fact either. The church is paramount and a cornerstone of our civil rights achievements. It was a gathering place. It was a place of communion, and we endured a lot in this country by being able to have the church and by being able to put our faith in something outside of ourselves. And I think that that's a very powerful thing. I think the other side of that is it will create a docile type approach to handling the things that the world could throw at you. And it will almost make it not your responsibility to deal with the people who carry out violence on you, and you'll let God deal with them. But the people who told you that your riches were stored up in heaven were simultaneously having their riches here on earth, and that's the manipulation. So we appreciate you, young brother, for reaching out, and continue on your spiritual journey. Continue to question. If you can't question, you're in a cult. I'm going to take the last one.
Good afternoon, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. I have a legitimate question. So I heard the brother who was speaking about 40 acres, which is amazing. But my concern is this. Throughout the lens of history, we've had the colonizers, white people, crackers, whatever you want to call them, destroy our communities and our towns that we've built. Schools, grocery stores, and everything else, and they destroyed it. So why would we build another community in America if we know that it's prone?
Because we can't give up, and because we know we can. Now, we need to look at what was done. First of all, if you're going to have your own community, then you have to have your own police. That's a big part of it. And we can reimagine what a police force looks like. And I understand your concerns, sister. You have very valid concerns. But those type of actions, by destroying our community, the point of it was to ensure that we never did it again. They don't like us in the free market because when we're in the free market, they can't compete with us. But by having us constantly consuming from their market, they can utilize our money for their benefit, right? Because we don't have a dollar circulating in our community for very long. So I think that there is an understanding of addressing the fear behind it being destroyed, but we also have to talk about what we have to gain, and we also have to take measures to protect. Always take measures to protect. That is why I'm a big proponent of NAGA, a big proponent of the Second Amendment, and people getting strapped, because if your enemy got guns, you got to have guns too. Because if your enemy got guns and you only got words, your enemy going to tell you what the rules is. So we can't live in fear, and we can't live in a perpetual pessimism. We have to be optimistic, and we have to be faithful, and we have to also put our value in our work and put our value in the possibilities of a future here in America. Because also I don't believe that colonized people or oppressed people should flee to a place of freedom, because the only power that they can recreate is the power that was pushed against them. You see this a lot with Cubans. They come over here and they perpetuate the same thing they fled from. So we have to be optimistic. We have to be steadfast in our efforts. And we have to be willing to take risk in order for rewards. All right, let's go ahead. Navigating a field with no diversity. What's up, Deontay and Big Kumbaya Cat?
The Kumbaya Coffee Shop come on and get you a tequila matcha, pumpkin spice douce, and the favorite classic Cavassier latte. Yeah. Little whipped cream on top, baby. Get you right.
A little nutmeg.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Christmas coming up, baby. Little eggnog for you.
First and foremost, thank you for doing the knowledge and keeping the community laughing. The megaphone sends me every time. Roughly 15% of all registered dietitians in the nation are people of color. Only 2.9% of all registered dietitians are black. Less than 10% of all registered dietitians are men. Clearly, there's a calling for more diversity in the field. I think the path is more accessible than other healthcare professions because you don't need to attend medical school. You are required to get a master's degree, but there are accelerated programs that only take 1 year, or some that combine your bachelor's and master's. The day-to-day in the field is vastly different, including clinical sports, community education, private practice, and so on. Food is the focal point of connection. That's a major component to health. So I just want to bring awareness to the issue and maybe inspire others. So if you're thinking about a career path, you want to be in the medical field, you should look into being a dietitian. I am currently in the process of graduate school applications, so I'm asking for the prayers and best wishes of my Grissom-Ed's cousins. After I bag this master's in public health, I will be writing back with straight action. Cooking classes, nutrition, literacy courses, cost-effective shopping techniques, and new research finding, and whatever else my community needs. Below, I've attached some great resources for people who are curious about my profession, as well as a research project I'm in, which I am the presenting author on. Again, thank you, Grissom-Ed's podcast. Thank you. And we will plug those resources. Shout out to Shawty from Tennessee State University, class of 2026.
Ow!
Yeah, nigga. Now, this is very important.
Mm-hmm.
I asked myself, again, rest in peace to D'Angelo, but I asked myself, what is it about our entertainers where they die so young?
Mm-hmm.
Where these white entertainers, nigga did drugs and drank real rock star lifestyle their whole life, and they still be 70 years old out here doing it. I think it all come down to stress and diet.
For sure. No, stress and diet for sure.
And I think it's the diet more than anything. So we need dietitians in our community. We need people that can teach us how to eat, what to eat, and what cooking techniques we can use to have a more longevity and a more positive quality of living. Yeah, because me and Big Cat, we the Fat Boy podcast,
Yeah, baby.
The Fried Chicken and Grits podcast, baby.
We need to get down to that salad and salmon podcast.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Water podcast.
Yeah, you hear me? Get down to the Beetroot and Juice podcast.
The Detox podcast, baby.
Advice for moms. Hey, y'all. I want to say I love you guys so much, and you are inspiring me to do knowledge. 30-year-old single mom to be. Oh, yeah, to be is crazy. Single mom to be is an insane sentence. No. She said, I'm a 30-year-old single mom to a 12-year-old girl. We have overcome so many obstacles. I'm proud to say we're doing well for ourselves, and I truly feel blessed in today's climate. My daughter is involved in sports. I was able to earn my degree, and we're both actively in therapy. Shout out. Hey, man, hold on. If you in therapy right now, go in that bitch and trauma dump on your therapist. Their problems.
No, your problems.
Your problems are their problems as of right now. Why I don't think she fully appreciates it yet, I make sure she checks in bi-weekly, even if that's just for 10 minutes. With all that being said, I know it's my responsibility to teach her about our history and help her stay aware of what's happening in the world. Is there anything you would advise single moms to do? I want to do my part in society, but I'm still learning myself. What can we, as Black mothers, do to support and keep our community safe and thriving? Man, listen.
God damn it, you're doing it.
Listen, what haven't Black mothers done?
I'm telling you.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what haven't Black mothers do to keep our communities thriving. It's up to men to keep it safe, but Black women will be on the front line and keeping it safe too.
Yeah.
You're doing it. You got your baby in therapy. I think, just find a smooth entry point into talking. I took my kids to the Civil Rights Museum. I think that's an important place to start. Civil Rights Museum in Birmingham. But you live in the DMV area, I'm pretty sure there's civil rights museums out there, especially in a place like Richmond, Virginia, somewhere in Maryland. Maybe, just research. Just do some research. Museums are a great entry point because they have the history laid out for you, and y'all can walk through it, talk through it, and learn together. Documentaries are great. The Black Power mixtape is a great documentary that discusses the civil rights movement and on forward. And then, you just work your way back, man. You work your way back. But you're doing an amazing job. You're doing an amazing job.
Salute to you.
If y'all are both readers, avid readers, y'all should find books that y'all can read together. I always suggest autobiographies first. Read literature from a womanist. Read literature from, Zora Neale Hurston, Toni Morrison, Audre Lorde, James Baldwin, and then work your way back, man. Just consume yourself, Consume as much Black media and literature and history and documentary and film as you can together. And y'all will be learning together, and she'll have some questions that maybe you can't answer, but you'll have some questions that she might have the answers to. Never know how this thing can work out, baby. Appreciate you, Mom, though. Shout out to you. Now, this is a terrible transition because we go from a great mom to a terrible dad.
Oh.
My deadbeat dad ruined my college graduation.
Jesus.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Look at the beautiful couple. Goddamn, I'm shaving, man. You know what I'm saying? Every time I shave, this shit got my nose on fire.
What you shaving with?
Harry's.
You might need to switch it up.
Nah, it ain't that, though. It's like...
You be in your nose? You shave your nose?
I be tweeting.
You tweezing?
Yeah.
You might need to wax it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some extensive nose hair.
Yeah, you might need to wax that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get to this deadbeat father.
All right, what's up, Deontay Big Ice Cup Cat? Before I start, I just want to say me and my man love your podcast. We appreciate the work y'all are doing as Black men for our community and how much positivity you spread. You are needed. Never stop doing what the fuck you're doing because you've changed our lives. You got us doing the knowledge, nigga. If you're doing knowledge right now, go in the library and take as many books as you want. Don't even check them out. Their books are your books as of right now.
Take one of them books and slap your deadbeat father with it.
On me.
Tell that fuck nigga, he gonna come see me, keep playing. I got that motherfucker on me.
Unless it's a Black-owned library, don't steal out of there.
Please check them out.
Please check them out. They need your support. Matter of fact, you should only be going to a Black-owned library if it's possible. Anyway, let's get to the story. So, as the subject suggests, my deadbeat dad fucked up my college graduation. Me and my man both graduated from HBCU in Austin, Texas together. Me with a business degree and he with an education degree. I had serious anxiety going into the graduation because my dad's mom is kind of bossy and controlling, but also because when I graduated from high school, it was this whole thing that my dad didn't show up to my grad dinner. For context, both of my parents are married and have other kids. They were never married. Fast forward to graduation day, we graduate. Obviously, you come outside when it's time for photos. I come out and I'm greeted by my man's family and soon find mine, but I don't see my dad and two sisters. They have the same mom and dad. So my grandma tells me, oh, your dad left. Mr. Fredericks.
What's up?
I just want to put you on notice. I'm doing the podcast right now. You want to say hey to the people?
What's up, people? The Grits and the Eggs worldwide universe.
All right, Kev, I just wanted to put you on notice because I love and respect you. You know they're calling me the Antichrist on TikTok.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I leaned in.
Oh, my God.
Okay, but that's not what I called you for. What? I seen a video of you half naked singing How Does It Feel by BS.
Yo, we all got to pay homage in our own way. Abilities. If I was a musician or a singer, I would honor him. Bro. I got to do what I do, man.
All right, well, I got the Trump 2024 starter kit on right now. So I'm having a union address right now on my podcast.
So hilarious, man.
So, I mean, you have a great rest of your day.
I'm praying for you, bro. Jesus is the way.
He not in the way. He is the way.
He is the way, man. I gotta help you.
All right, man.
Bible, read it again.
All right. Thank you, Ray J.
Okay, I'm crazy.
Yeah, he wild. So my grandma tells me, "Oh, your dad left. He had to take care of his dog. Don't ask me why his dumbass brought a whole dog on a trip. Yeah, that's insanity. Dog sitters exist. And be black. Nigga, put out a big-ass bowl of food. Throw that nigga in the back. He's an animal.
Yeah,
He's an animal. He'll figure it out.
He'll survive.
He'll be fine." So at first I'm like, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I briefly break down and cry on my uncle, his brother, and it was just devastating. We finished taking photos, and now I'm telling everyone the restaurant we're meeting at. My grandma tried telling me my dad is back on the way, but I'm completely blowing her off. We show up at the restaurant. We're having a good time. I'm starting to take shots.
Oh.
It's all around good time. Hey.
Mm.
If you're getting drunk right now, go into your local liquor store, ask for the big bottle of Don Julio 1942, take it and just run out of the liquor store right now. Their liquor is your liquor as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
My dad and sisters eventually show up without his wife. I hug my sisters very awkwardly. My dad tells me I look pretty and I really don't reply. My mom says, "Hey sis, come here and take a photo with me and your dad." I say, "I'm good. I don't want to take a photo." My grandma immediately jumps up and is like, "Hey, if you're doing this, we may as well leave." May as well. Shit.
Hey,
Shit.
bye.
You ain't saying shit.
Nigga.
Kick rocks.
Yeah, bye.
Granny.
You and the damn dog.
You fuck you and that dog. I brush her off all while my dad is like pacing and keeps saying, "I'm not worried about her. I'm blessed. I don't even worry about it." Weirdo. So I eventually say, "Be blessed then. Like you could really just leave." His mom then gets in my face telling me I need to sit down. You should be saying this. I'm telling my grandma, you should be saying this to him. My dad goes ballistic and end up trying to literally fight and over tells me, "I bet you won't get up though."
Hmm?
He's not getting pushed back by my mom, nigga. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You're a fucking loser.
You're a fucking weirdo.
You weird nigga trying to fight your daughter.
Yeah.
Cause you an asshole.
Cause you wasn't there?
Cause you not present.
Yeah.
Nigga, you try to make everything about yourself. That's narcissistic. I end up leaving and spending the duration of my graduation night getting fucked up with my man and his family. Shout out to your man.
Yeah,
and his
shout out to your
family,
man. Supporting you. That's what I'm talking
It's
about.
a beautiful couple too, man.
Yeah,
I was
word.
looking at
Oh yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, man. You don't need nobody. You got that man, you got that degree.
Yeah.
You got your degrees. You think you know every fucking thing. This happened May 10th, so I really don't know how to move forward the process. What happened? My dad blocked me on everything good. My sister, who I used to talk to every day, now just watches my shit, Insta, TikTok, whatever, and doesn't react. My grandparents and uncle haven't reached out either. I'm literally having nightmares and everything about the matter, and I'm really hoping for some insight and advice. I'm devastated about how things went, and this isn't getting into depth, but my grandparents raised me and always have been the "we did what your dad couldn't" type. Overall, just a black girl looking for some insight from the big cousins. I was actually in one of your TikTok lives the other day, and you said, "Hey, Tuz, I attached a photo of me and my man graduation just cuz." Yeah, hell yeah, fuck. We fuck with y'all over here. Listen, man, fuck that nigga, man.
Yeah.
Nigga tried to fight you, bro. I would never get aggressive with my daughter, ever.
That's wild.
It's just a projection out of his own insecurity for not being around for you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to adhere to that shit. You got your man and his family, and they support you. It seems like y'all are having a very fruitful relationship. Y'all are finna go forward with y'all careers. Y'all finna get the money on. Y'all finna have that upward mobility. Y'all finna be doing the damn thing. And then they gonna come crawling back to you trying to get something out of you when things ain't going right with them.
Mm-hmm.
His mama, it's always the fucking boy. It's always the mama to an ain't shit nigga that got the most to say and do, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. She just used to ain't shit niggas.
Yeah. His daddy was an ain't shit
Yeah,
nigga.
so she just used to it. It's in her lineage. It's in their lineage.
This is the history of fucking with ain't shit nigga.
Yeah.
You gonna change that too. It seem like your nigga a good nigga.
Yeah,
Man.
and he got his degree.
Yeah, he got his degree.
And education.
He an educator, man. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
teaching the
That's
youth.
That's a good man right there.
Yeah.
That's a good man. He better hit that knee soon.
Yeah. He better drop down.
And as soon as he drop down and get his eagle on, invite us to the fucking wedding.
We need to be at the wedding.
We'll be there. Color commentary. I'll
That's
wear
right.
this suit. I'll leave the mask at home. I'm gonna wear this suit though.
Yeah, we go change the tie color, but
Yeah. We ain't going Trump. We ain't going Trump. We're gonna change the whole suit. A dark color suit. Maybe a sage green.
Yeah, ooh.
Yeah, something nice, something very nice.
I'm going cranberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, cranberry
We
soup.
got sage and cranberry?
Ooh.
Yeah, we deserve to be at that
yeah,
wedding.
yeah.
We need to be there. I'm going to be there with some big shades on my face. You know what I'm saying?
Nice Stacey Adams on
Yeah,
my feet.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
My feet going to be impeccable.
I might put a fedora on.
Oh, shit. You're going to be okay, though.
Yeah.
I think the grieving of a family member is tough when they're still alive. But you're going to have to do your best to move forward because without respect, y'all don't got nothing. And if they don't respect you enough to realize that this day was supposed to be about you and not them, fuck them.
And the fucking dog.
And fuck that dog, too.
One thing about me, I don't even let no dogs down here. I don't even fuck with dogs, nigga. Fuck a dog. All dogs go to heaven.
Not hell.
We don't fuck with dogs around here, nigga. Fuck that dog, nigga.
But yeah, you're gonna be fine, man. You got your man, you got family, you got his familial support too. You know, hopefully these folks just get their shit together and stop centering themselves in your times. It's unfortunate that this is a continual thing, but you know, going forward, when you want to celebrate yourself, just don't invite them.
Don't invite them.
Yeah. Let them miss out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they want to watch and not react. Let them watch and not react to that too.
Let them watch.
Don't even invite them to the wedding because they're going to try to make that about themselves too.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now,
If you're listening to me right now, do not invite them niggas to your wedding. Unless you want to have a wedding where you crying. Fuck them. Your wedding is for you, and evidently, every time something is about you, they make it about them, and that won't be no different. Do not invite them niggas to your wedding.
But if you do invite them to your wedding and they get out of control,
me and Big Cat gonna beat them the fuck up, keeping it a bean with you right now.
stumping niggas out at the wedding.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my dog. Bite everybody.
Just a pit running loose in the wedding.
Yeah. Cheesecake biting the shit out of niggas.
Cheesecake biting niggas in the wedding. We whooping the ass in the back of the wedding. Yeah.
We definitely jumping on your daddy.
Yeah.
Hit that nigga with a ball. Push Granny down.
Yeah, we gonna push Granny on the ground. Move out the way.
All right. Shout out to your man and his family. Though.
Yeah.
And shout out to you and appreciate y'all support and listening. I hope we didn't lose you with the devil.
Yeah.
I hope everybody understood the satire.
Yeah.
That I'm dressed up like Trump, but I'm the devil. I'm just trying to be a successful podcaster, man. That's all.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Evidently, you have to sell your soul.
You gotta sell your soul to be a,
Been doing this 2 years heavy.
Yeah.
Just doing our thing.
Consistently.
But
we're the devil.
We the devil.
God damn.
We the devil because we consistent and you ain't.
Yeah.
You just showing up to church. We actually having it. Remember that, child of God?
My sister?
Remember that, sister?
Yeah.
When you get down here, just know we gonna welcome you with open arms. We got you. We got a seat waiting on you. You and the ancestors you said was down here burning in hell. We got a seat waiting on you. They up there.
They went to the big house.
Yeah. You,
my sister. We got a nice hot plate of chicken and grits waiting on you right now in the lake of fire.
Nice Tabasco sauce waiting on you too.
Oh, baby, it's gonna be spicy. Big Cat, how you feeling, man?
I feel good, son. We had a great episode this episode, man. What episode we on?
Episode 94.
94. We coming along, man.
Yeah, man,
Episode 94. I'm glad you don't let that type of stuff on the internet get to you, man, and you able to joke about it. But that's who we are, though.
Yeah, man.
You know, we don't let that shit.
We done been through real life shit.
Yeah, been through real life
on the
shit. We
internet,
actually
man.
outside. We came a long way, man. You know, we've been knowing each other for a long time, so I ain't surprised at it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
If you ever was to like saying my ancestors is burning in hell,
That's
is
crazy.
A wild statement.
Yeah.
This is a wild thing to say.
For what they fought
Because
for.
because do you understand that when you die, you become an ancestor.
Mm-hmm.
That means you're going to hell. By your logic.
Yeah.
Either way, fuck you. But bless you. You know, bless your heart.
Yeah.
Bless your heart, sister. Sister. This has been episode 94.
Ow.
Chris and X podcast. I'm your host, Deontay Kyle, aka the Antichrist. But who's behind the camera?
Big Ice Cup Cat.
Ah!
657-234-X. That's 657-234-3447. Deontay at Deontay Kyle for booking and inquiries. Advice at DeontayKyle.com for advice. NMM for New Music Monday submissions. NMM at DeontayKyle.com. Support at DeontayKyle.com for any issues that you may have. Go to Grits in Eggs for all the merch. Grits in Eggs. That's Grits in EGGS. GRITSNEGGS.com for all the merch. We're gonna play that in the front too. Until next week, man. You know, there's never a right time to say goodbye. So we're gonna let Soul do it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just hip hop. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just my shit. It's just raps, man. Turn me up, man. It's just rap. You know what I'm saying? I just want to rap, you know? I just want to rap, man. I just want to rap. They say without the proper labor, faith don't stand a chance. I put my faith in faith and stand on fertile land. I planted seeds that'll indeed turn into trees. Be forest and peace teas get printed of me, unless impeded. Matter of fact, that got me thinking back when Mr. Love was tending to